Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, April 25th, 2025. Welcome, all new subscribers. Let's go. Okay, in the spot market, we have gold down $67 to 3,281. And I think anything in the low 3200s would be a great buy. Anything in the high 3100s would be a screaming buy. So looks like you're going to get a chance to buy gold today. Silver down 41 cents to 33.12, and still digesting that dollar move it made the other day, now giving up less than half of it, so 33.17, but in the futures market 33.54. I don't think that dip will hold in silver. The gold-silver ratio inching down to 98.78 now, as gold falls faster than silver and getting back to a little more normal level, certainly not 108 anymore. And here we are in the 10-year Treasury. 10-year Treasury down 3 basis points to 4.274. And it looks like people are giving up on the stock market, rotating back into bonds. I think we'll see a sell-off today in the stock market. Okay, the dollar index 99.67 and bucking the trend here with the lower 10-year, and nonetheless dollar is higher. So I don't know what's behind that offhand, probably something with China. Copper futures, which have been rallying recently, given some back today at 4.86, down 4 cents. So we have copper pulling silver down, industrials pulling silver down. I should say commodities pulling silver down. We have gold pulling silver down. But I still contend that this is a point where shorts are covering. And I think you'll continue to see silver outperform gold here for a while. Okay, and in the economic calendar, we have consumer sentiment today at 10 a.m. Eastern, projected to be about 50%, right on the bubble there. Next week, Monday, nothing. Tuesday, trade balance, Case-Shiller home price index. Homes are not selling, that's for sure, with these higher rates. Consumer confidence, job openings, Wednesday, ADP employment, GDP, personal income, the PCE index, which is significant, and Thursday, initial jobless claims. Yesterday, we had jobless claims come out, and they were not higher than expected, which surprised me. And actually, the stock market rally surprised me a little bit as well. We'll see if it continues on a bullish trend here, or it reverses back down. Seems to me it's going to reverse back down, even though it went higher than I thought it would. In the pre-markets, on the Fear-Greed Index, we are at 33, squarely in the fear category. Dow futures down 168, S&P futures down 14, NASDAQ futures down 70. Apple came out with a bit of news this morning, kind of a middle finger to Donald Trump, and said they're moving all their production to India. Now that's very interesting that, of course, they're supposed to be moving production back to the United States, but they're doubling down on a foreign deal here, moving out of China, which is going to wreak havoc in China for sure. China really looking very, very weak here, and help India, but where are the jobs that are supposed to be coming back to America? I don't get that. They make a phone for $50 and they sell it here for $1,000. I think they could afford to pay a little more than they're paying. And, I talked to my son, who's 20 years old, and, he's got a basic job, and he said, he would easily go, on a manufacturing line. He says some of his friends would do that as well, because a lot of them are in fast food and services and dealing with the public, which is a nightmare anytime you deal with the public, So, I don't know. I don't know why those jobs aren't coming back to America. I'm a little surprised by that, and I don't know. That makes me a little angry at Apple. Okay, before we get on to the deals, let's go to the question of the day. And this came up in my videos, a question on the videos. They said that, I think they said Monument Metals has lower gold prices than the ones I'm displaying. And the thing to know about my website is I focus 98% of the time on brilliant uncirculated coins, and those do cost more than circulated coins. And that's what Monument is selling on the gold side. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the question for you, and that's why my website is correct, although there are lower prices for a different product, and they can be quite a bit lower for a circulated, not even a cull, just something a little bit dinged up. The question to you is, when you buy gold, now I know a lot of you buy circulated silver, but I'm going to ask this about gold. When you buy gold, do you prefer BU for a little bit more, or do you prefer circulated for a little bit less? And I'll be curious, and that'll help me design my website better. I think people want BU coins. I think people want nice coins, and I think they're willing to pay a few bucks more for them. But, you know, I'll be curious what the ratio is of you BU stackers versus you circulated or even cull stackers. Certainly cull gold or any quality gold, any kind of gold, is always going to be cheaper than a gold maple or a gold eagle. But anyway, BU or circulated, what is your preference? Let's get going to the deals. Very interesting day today, and looks like it's going to be kind of a tough day for everybody. But nonetheless, let's get going. Lots of changes on the website. 1 gram gold in assay, 121 at Summit. 1 gram gold secondary market, and these are rounds. This is gold, but 115 for secondary market gold at bullion exchanges. New customer deal is still up at bullion.com, 106 for one if you're new to them. And if you get onto their app, you may find some other deals on bullion.com. So figure it out, load their app, and see what they're willing to give you as a new customer, especially on the app. A 1/10 gold eagle is BU gold eagle is 358 at Summit Metals. A 1/10 gold maple is 365 at Summit Metals. No, I don't know why maples are more than eagles. Very strange. A 1/4 ounce gold eagle, 881 at Summit Metals. 1/4 ounce Krugerrand, 864 at Summit Metals. Circulated Krugerrand, for you people that picked that today, 863 at Monument Metals. A $5 commemorative, a good alternative to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle if you don't want to pay up. 813 at Provident. That's a 0.24 ounce of gold. A 10 gram gold is a pretty good price over at Golden Eagle, 1,094. And these prices, this was 1,099 when I started doing this very early this morning. Gold dropping fast. Get your shopping list ready. Half ounce gold eagle is 1,685 at Summit, and a half ounce maple is 1,720 at Summit. I don't understand what's going on with the maples. Maybe you do. BU with imperfections, a brand new category. Bullion Exchanges has pulled out of their keister. 1,704 at Bullion Exchanges for a maple with minor imperfections. I don't know. They slice and dice this stuff so many ways, guys. Let's go on to a 1 ounce gold eagle. 1 ounce gold eagle, 3,379 at Summit Metals. And a buffalo is 1,413. Now the premium's back on buffaloes, but not over at Costco. We'll get there in a minute. A 1 ounce gold maple, BU gold maple, 3,359 at Summit. And I think Summit has it right. They stock their company almost completely with BU coins. I really like that model, but maybe as they get older and they start buying more back from the public, that may change. Okay, we'll skip Walmart today, but you can always check them out by clicking any of the links on my website here, bestsilvergolddeals.com. It's all totally free, and you can subscribe there as well. Okay, we've got a 1 ounce gold Britannia for 3,349 at Monument Metals. That is a quantity of 1 when I give you that price. A varied condition 1 ounce gold coin, a very interesting coins they're showing here, and I have to believe you probably won't get any of those because they're nice. They're all popular gold coins. 3,330 at BGASC. I would expect to get something messed up from BGASC. Okay, a gold Krugerrand this morning, 3,317 at Summit Metals. And moving on, I'm just going to go on to the Eagles. Lots of changes there as well. Silver Eagles cheaper this morning at Bold Precious Metals. Thank you, Tex, for that. And those are 37.76 for a random date BU, very important, Silver Eagle. But wait, there's more. If you want to get a quantity of 20 over at Pinehurst, getting great reports on these Eagles, backdate Eagles, as far back as 2012, some of them, 37.36 in a quantity of 20. And then there is this deal here at Bullion Star, and they are not somewhere I would ever shop, but I cannot say anything negative about them. I just wouldn't shop there because their prices are typically very wonky, very high, and from time to time something comes up like this. But give us feedback, because they are selling Eagles for 36.26, and you can tell they're not the best company in the world because they are not indicating they are BU Eagles. In their specifications, they are not indicating they are BU. In their narrative, they are not indicating they are BU. So when you buy those and they come dinged up, I guess you can't say anything. So very curious here, but the price is right. Even if they're circulated, 36.26, any quantity pricing is a pretty damn good price. So Bullion Star, use them at your own risk, and I don't want to knock them, but I'm just telling you, I never shop there. So check it out, though. Maybe you'll get lucky on that one. Okay, let's go on. There's no off quality that I could find. I thought these went back in stock, but they are not. But for the same price, that Bullion Star deal may be a lot better quality than that if you get lucky with what they send you. Okay, and I wanted to go over to the U.S. Mint mintage. I haven't looked at this in a while, and we're going to go to Bullion Mintage, learn more. Let's just see what's up with the Silver Eagles, and we're going to do those right there. We're going to select a month by month for the current year, 2025. I do think the wheels are coming off the bus at the U.S. Mint, and you can tell by their production, but let's just go to Silver Eagles. For January, February, March, April, we got 4 months of production, so it has been updated. They made $3.5 million in January, $900,000 in February, $900,000 in March. Oh, they increased it. And $1,130,000 in April. So that's where the Eagles are coming from. And that tells me that maybe Costco will bring back the Eagles. So I was wrong. They have not limited production. They went ahead and revised all these numbers going back a couple months. What a shit show over at the U.S. Mint, but that makes me wrong. Silver Eagles are not going to go into allocation mode. They are just going to mint the hell out of them, I guess. So how they'll do so with 30% less staff, thank you, Doge, I don't know. Gold production has come up as well. Not so much in the half-ounce category or the quarter-ounce category. Or the 10th ounce category. So fractional gold at the U.S. Mint is still in very low supply, but the Silver Eagles, they ramped that way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million coins so far in the first 4 months. I don't know what that tells you, but it tells you I was wrong when I thought they were going to lay off production. So FOMO may not come as quickly as I thought it would. Okay, let's go on to a Silver Maple. Silver Maple 36.33 at Summit Metals. In a larger quantity, you can get these at 36.16 for 135.96 BU 2025 Silver Maples. All right, we can get a Kangaroo for 36.88, any quantity pricing at Summit. A Britannia is 36.59 at Summit. A Krugerrand is 36.26 at Summit. About the same price as those Eagles. A Philharmonic is 35.48 at Bullion Exchanges, BU Philharmonic, random year. And they could come out with milk spots, okay, if you get some really backdate Philharmonics, those do spot. But that is a good deal, 35.48. You want to buy 100, 34.98. Just puts you about $1.60 over spot. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if we'll find any $34 sovereigns over on eBay, but we'll try. Okay, here's a new listing for the Star Privy Eagle. No, the Eagle Privy Eagle. I think they're making 500,000 of these, and you can get them for 46 bucks over at bullion exchanges. This is how I would buy them if you have to buy this hype coin. This is how I would buy them. I wouldn't buy them in the slab personally. I haven't bought any. And what is the mintage on these? Is it 500,000? Yeah, just like the Star Privy, which they never sold out of. So don't expect these to sell out. And but if silver keeps going up, you know, they could get more expensive. But it's going to take them a long time to sell out on these. And I'm also wondering what happens with the Army Privy Eagle that's coming out soon from the U.S. Mint. I guess that's going to be a proof coin. Yeah, I don't know. That's worth looking into at some point. Okay, let's go on. On Costco, only one little loan listing this morning. Oh, two now. Okay, we got the Buffy at $3,469. Use your 4% rebates to get that closer to 3,300. So smoking deal on a Buffalo right there if you have the Executive Club membership and a 2% rebate credit card. And the Rand bar is 3,409. That'll get you under 3,300 with a 4% discount if you're shopping on Costco. And you can only get two of these at a time, but you can have multiple. Transactions after 24 hours. So I like the little Rand bar, and I like the Buffalo as well. I like them both if you're buying gold today. They may drop those prices, though, if gold keeps dropping. Let's see. So let's do junk in the trunk, and that is over at Monument Metals today, 25.10 times face for good old Washington quarters. SD Bullion, that's funny. I thought that was an SD Bullion listing. I could have messed that up, but 24.6 times face for a giant bag, $100 face bag of dimes and quarters from Monument Metals. 24.7 on our cheat sheet right here equals about 34.50, and that would be about $1.50 over spot. Going to be cheaper on eBay and cheaper at the coin dealers on YouTube, I recommend. In a quantity of 20, Pinehurst will sell you nothing. Oh, those are gone. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm going to need a different 1 ounce listing, aren't I? How about 1 ounce rounds here at Golden Eagle, 34.74. Oh, we can do a lot better than that. The 1 ounce cast bars, it's a 10 ounce cast bar, 347 this morning over at Pinehurst. Cast secondary market, they're showing a couple. You'll probably get the 9 fine mint. Nobody wants that, but yeah, you probably won't get the Scottsdale. Now there is a Scottsdale deal here at Golden State Mint. No, I'm sorry, Golden State Mint 34.51. There's a Scottsdale sale. Let's see if it's still going here. Did I lose it? No, here it is. Are they still moving out Scottsdale Mint? 353, 335, 36. They seem to be about the same prices. There's a 5 ounce chunky bar, 36 an ounce. Yeah, I think probably better on that cast deal that I just showed you. Okay, how about a kilo? A kilo is 1,103 this morning. Silver losing a little bit more. We got to hold 33 to 33.05 in the futures market. I think we will. And then move higher. But right now off 45 cents according to Monument Metals. And before I go on to eBay, I wanted to let you know I found that used car I was looking for. I've been driving all over town for a couple of weeks now, trying to help my daughter find a very low-cost transportation car. And this is what I picked up. Hold on one second. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not sure it's recording, but the Ford Focus. I'll tell you, in my market here, it is nutty looking for used cars. People that have Toyotas and Hondas think their cars are made out of gold. They are selling cars that I sold 10 years ago for $1,000. They're selling them today with 100,000 more miles for $10,000. Really nutty. But I found a 2003 Ford Focus in very original condition, bulletproof engine and transmission. And although it's a Ford, anyway, the price was right, and my daughter will not be in debt. I just wanted to share that with you because I've been kind of distracted looking for cars lately. Okay, let's move on. And 1 second, and to the eBay deals. Okay, there's a pocket pinger if you need one. Let's see if we can get some good deals on Eagles. Looking for the Cull Eagles. Here is 745, and that is a big enough seller, good feedback. He'll take a best offer for these random years. He's got them all in capsules. Well, here's a person that loves his Eagles or her Eagles. And there's 20 of them, and they're random. Is this a collection? I can't take the time to go through that. But anyway, looks pretty good. 745 puts you at 3750. Let me do the math. Hold on 1 second. You may want to buy this. 745. Now keep in mind he'll take a best offer. So this is the highest price you would pay. Divided by 20 equals 3725. Then times 0.97 with a 3% rebate credit card. Links on my website. You'll be out the door at 3613. So take a good look at that and look at the years, see if you like those, and look at his feedback. Check all feedback, not just recent feedback, and that could be a winner for a chicken dinner. Okay, yeah, silversmith. I don't know if you're a silversmith. Why are you putting your silver eagles in capsules? I can't quite catch the dates on those. Maybe it was a date run or something. Very odd to have silver eagles in capsules. Totally unnecessary. Save the 4 bits on the airtight. Let's see, what do we got here? 725, 20 coins. Too small a seller. Nice big picture, but too small a seller. Let's see, what do we got here? 755. Okay, that'll be good seller, good feedback. That is going to be 3750, 35 plus 275, 3775. I think 3675 out the door for backdate BU Eagles from bullion.com. Not too bad. Okay, let's keep moving here. How about a big old lot? How cheap can we get those? 3738, same seller, good seller. And that would be 3740, about 3640 out the door for a big lot of backdates there, if you like that deal. Okay, and 3640 compared to the best deal, that's about a push with that seller up above 36. Is that better than this guy here? Bullion Star, right? That's who it was. Yeah, Bullion Star. No, 3585. So he's beaten eBay this morning. If they are righteous coins, I don't know that they'll be BU because it's certainly not in the title. That's how you know it's a less than perfect seller, because they are not properly notating their listings. But it is a good price. I cannot fault that price. Okay, Silver Eagles. The small lot is the better deal, and because you can make a best offer. Let me keep moving here. Where am I? Okay, let's go to Maples. Can we get a 35 on a Maple? Let's see, 906 for a tube of 25. Maples and Britannias are 907. Kangaroos are cheapest price, tube of 20, 901. Krugerrands are 911. So 901 is going to be our best price. We'll look at our cheat sheet. 901 out the door is going to be about 34.92, maybe 34.97. So good deal on that 901 tube if you want to pick that up. And those were all BU, and you can go back and check for sure. The link's on my website. I appreciate if you click the links on my website to get you to the eBay sort, and then if you buy, that helps the channel. Thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate you guys that do that. Okay, let's do junk in the trunk this morning, and we have been beating the dealers on this because they've been $1.50 over spot, and you don't need to pay that much for junk. Here is $10 face. Here's $10 face. And let's see. Let's go into that. That is a 161 feedback, 100% positive, 750 shipping, 247, and puts you about 24 times face out the door. Oh, those look very nice. Very nice. He's a little on the small side, so you got to have to check his feedback, check all his feedback carefully before you buy this. But 24 times face, if you go back to the cheat sheet, 24 times face. Oh, did I miss it? Where is it? 24 times face is going to get you out the door at $33.60. So that's like 50 cents over spot right there if you have that 3% rebate credit card. Okay, we're doing good on junk. We're doing pretty good on Eagles. We can do a 100-ounce bar here, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. 100-ounce bar, $34.72, $33.72 out the door. Just a couple of quarters over spot there. Let's go to gold. Okay, 1 gram gold is going to be as cheap as $115. But I think he's charging shipping. Yeah, $4 shipping, so about $115 out the door on those. That's 1 gram if you're buying itty bitty gold. 1/10 gold, random 1/10 gold, $357. JM Bullion out of stock. Anything ever in stock at JM Bullion? I bet the higher priced ones are. Here's a random coin, varied condition, $358 minus your 3%. There's a koala, $361 minus your 3%. You can do the math on that. Let's do a 1/10 gold eagle. And, why are there Krugerrands in the eagle category? Scottsdale, throwing up 1/10 eagle in stock, $377. Good seller. You're going to take $10 off, $367 for a 1/10 gold eagle if you're paying up for gold this morning. Let's go to 1/4 ounce random gold and 1/4 ounce random gold. Give me something good here. Okay, what do we got? We got a Krugerrand. We got a Philharmonic. We got a Panda. We got a random mint from AppMex. We got a Krugerrand at 876. I went too far, didn't I? There's an old Panda with abrasions, 864. And the Arctic Fox is still there at 868. That one you take $25 off, you'd be at about 840 out the door on random 1/4 ounce gold. And I might pay up for the Krugerrand personally, but you pick what you like there. That might be a good deal. Let's check a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. We've been beating the dealers on these. We will stay away from the cull. And oh, here is this still here? The 69, the booby prize. And it's a proof to boot. It is in stock. It is $4 shipping, $8.95. He'll take a best offer. Nobody took this off his hands. I'm not sure why that is. It's a good seller, good feedback, and a proof eagle that received the booby prize of PF69. It's a back date as well, 1999. Of course, I wouldn't recommend slabbing modern numismatics, bullion numismatics, and a proof eagle is, I don't know, some people pay up for it. I wouldn't. Anyway, $8.95. Then you're going to take $30 off. You'll be about $8.65. Make him an offer. Maybe it'll be about $8.45 on that if you negotiate well. Let's see what they're charging for a 1/4 ounce BU Eagle up here. Is it $8.45 or is it higher? And 1/4 ounce gold is right. I know you guys like 1/4 ounce gold eagles, so let me entertain you here with this one, $8.45 versus $8.75. So there you go. And it's proof, and it's in a slab, which can easily be cracked out. So you're going to save money on a 1/4 ounce eagle. Make them an offer, guys. It doesn't hurt to make a low offer. And then you get 5 chances. You can increase your offer by $10 each time. You can also put it in your cart, and sometimes he will make you an offer. Then you'll know what his best price really is. Oh, did I finish gold? Oh, I skipped the bar of the day. I got to go back to silver. I'm sorry. Here's the vintage bar of the day. It is a WNM Weschel Manufacturing odd weight vintage bar. Nice little logo they have there. There it is. Just a chunk. A nice little chunk, $4.50 for that one. God, I skipped the 1 ounce rounds too, didn't I? Big old lot of 1 ounce rounds, 34.87 minus about $100. And a 100 ounce bar is, did I already do this? Maybe I did it, 34.69 minus $100. Maybe I did those. God, I can't recall. Going crazy here. Let's do a 1 ounce gold eagle. Let's see if we can save you as much as we did on that 1/4 ounce gold eagle. Yeah, man, I'd be buying. I'd buy with your money. But gold is a lot more reasonable now than, remember when I said it was stupid high? Well, it was. That doesn't make you stupid for buying it, but it does say that I was right about that. Let's see, 34.31 from Liberty. It is a BU Gold Eagle, a good seller, 34.34, and $100 off, 33.34 for a 1 ounce Gold Eagle. 33.34 compared to, some of you still buying big gold here, right? You got to get your money out of this market. 33.34 compared to best price at the major dealers. I'm sorry for making you dizzy. 33.44 compared to 33.55. Oh, we only saved $10. I'm surprised. I'm surprised about that. Okay, well, you can't win them all. $10, but let's just find something better in the 1 ounce category. I want to do random 1 ounce. Yeah, maybe we'll find a Krugerrand or something in here. Let's do random 1 ounce. And we got to get to the we got to get up in the 3,000s, huh? At least. Okay, random 1 ounce. Gold bar, 3,400, about 3,300 out the door for a gold bar. Abrasions on a maple, 34.04. Here is unspecified Krugerrand, 34.05. Well, anyway, you'll be out the door. Sovereign gold, 3,300. I think that'll beat the dealers. So let's keep going to a Buffalo if you must have one. 34.77. Great. Great. Discount code as well. 34.75. Take $100 off. 33.75. That's going to beat the dealer by 30, 40, $50. So you can buy that all day long if you have that PayPal credit card or the American Express Clear Blue Cash. 1 second. Okay, guys, yeah, I'm going to knock it off a little bit early today. I think you got plenty of things you can buy if you are buying. Let's check spot price and see is gold is down $80. Solid buy in the low 3200s. And, oh, silver gave it up. Look at that, down 79 cents to 32.74. And silver futures, did they hold at 33? Hey, they held at 33. Look at that. Okay. Come on, silver. I'm rooting for you, but looks like it's going to be a good buying day for you guys. And the stock market, Dow is down, but NASDAQ reversed up. So kind of mixed in the stock market. But I'm going to knock it off here for now. Welcome all new subscribers. Thank you for the thumbs up and for sharing. And I appreciate all of you and all the ways you contribute back to the community. I'll see you tomorrow.